Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. And we are at the end of week 13, guys, and strangely nothing too horrible happened during that week. We've got 344 troops so far, so we're getting close to the halfway point. We've got a 25 morale, we've got 46 grain. The problem we need to fix here is because of our army upkeep, that's going to keep getting higher and higher, while the amount of grain we're producing is less so. So we definitely need to think about that. And our gold situation, not too shabby. We've got 18. I don't think we need a carnival or a stables right now. We're still paying Stan's wages. Let's go ahead and see what week 14 has in store. Wonderful surprises? We win a sweepstakes or something? Okay, there's Sidani. There's Lady Lena, who we went ahead and sent for earlier. Let's go ahead and check the pigeon first. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet. From the dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. Or for the dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. Can you make any sense out of it, Audrey? I'm afraid just as much as you do, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with the oracle dust, though. We should pass this on to either Lurs or Etten. It's your call, Your Grace. Now, speaking of that, we did go ahead and send Stan to shut down the dust operations here in the kingdom. Your Grace, the situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we've secured Lord Edden's dust wares. Huzzah. Okay. I think we should check in with Lurs, Your Grace. We have done some tasks for him, so he might be ready for an alliance now. Very true. Now, Etten's going to be very upset with us, and he has more troops, but now that we know that the army's going to cost more and more grain over time, I think Lurs was the best option. Alright, before we go talk to Lady Lena here, let's see if there's anyone else to talk to. Sidani's there, patiently waiting for her turn. Nope, I think we're in good shape. A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Talus, although I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Lurs has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help. For something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give to my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter, Asalia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Radovia. And along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So, what do you say? Yeah, we're not doing that again. I see now why Lena had so many supplies. We basically have to promise Asalia to her son. And we already got into a really bad situation about that. But the thing about it was, in the medieval times, this is how the situation existed. It was all about, you know, trading and stuff with people's lives, with marriages, and think of the Habsburgs, and that's just, you know, that was the nature of the beast back then. I can't agree. We're just gonna reject this outright. I'm afraid I will have to refuse. I guess I'll be dealing with a Radovian king in these halls soon enough. I called my shot there. That's probably a horrible thing, but... Yep. Lena no longer wants to speak to us in any way, shape, or form. Let's go ahead and send the invite to Lurs. Your Grace,
Elena.
I come to you with a special request.
Hola.
To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sadati. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request 1 piece of gold? I'll pay it back. I promise. A piece of gold to make a hedgehog rich. Well, why not? Here, 1 piece of gold. Don't lose it. Thank you, Father. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I could find one? Oh, my silly pickle, I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. Okay, short week. Anyone... Do we need to talk to anyone else out here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we definitely need to, maybe we can let Azelia know what's up. And she is not fighting. Yes, Father? Lady Lena visited me. Do you remember Lady Lena? She was at your sister's wedding. Yes? Why are you telling me this? Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. But I told her no. Because I know you wouldn't want this. I just wanted you to know. Really? Well, thank you. I guess? I really hope this was a good decision. Oh, I thought she'd be a little bit more happy about that. But she saw Paul, maybe, like, that was a lot of information to hit at one time. However, our wife may not be particularly pleased with that. Darling? What do you think about finding Azelia a prince? Lady Lena came to me with a proposition. Azelia? She's still young. I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know, but it seems other lords are already interested. That's also, I wish we could have asked the age of Lena's son. They could help us during battle, but I'm not sure their help is worth giving away our daughter. Again. I just always assumed she would be married to the son of a king. But I'm not sure if that's such a good idea anymore. And I do think she's too young to get married now. Please think this through, Erik. I've already made a decision. I have declined the offer. I think we're going to be fine during the battle with the help from the other lords. I just wanted to see what you thought about it. Oh, that's such a relief, Erik. I don't want Azelia to leave right now. It's hard to imagine losing 2 of my daughters in 1 year. I know, sweetheart. It's going to be all right. Okay, so she was actually pleased with that. Good, good. And that's pretty much that. Well, wait a minute. Let's check with her again real quick about the, I also need to check the dungeons and see what happened to our buddy. Okay, no leads. Yeah, just the peasant and Pietro. Look at you guys go. Alright, nothing new here. I still feel like we're missing something important. Like just another piece of evidence. Oh, actually, we've got Stan available. Let's go ahead and head to Luba. Because we don't have the option to recruit new soldiers for whatever reason. I guess we may get some like later, but it's kind of crazy. Investigation process. More of the same. Okay, well, other than that 1 gold, we didn't really have to spend anything. Let's get a little bit of a surplus going. 29 gold. 46 grain, that didn't change. Got another 10 soldiers, which is nice. Easy week. Week 15. Oh, the druid is there. I guess she'd be the druid. Dear Erik, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we'll be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options. I hope that you will keep to your promise. Baron, the king of Radovia. So, 29? They know. They will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? That's too soon. We need to gather an army. We need to make alliances and hope Ivo will help us. 14. Oh, crap. Oh, you're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed. What happened? I feel like the last hours just disappeared. The Radovian king sent us another letter. You didn't take it well. Radovia will be here in 14 weeks. We need to get ready. Erik passes right back out. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age, you are more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We have to prepare for the battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must. But you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Go on now. You still have work left to do. You're right. I better get on with things. Well, I'm sure that is loads of confidence for all the folks in the throne room who saw me pass out. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Your Grace, I hope you're fine. I'm feeling a little better, yes. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter. We need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we're doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things lead us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Audrey. I agree. We shouldn't get distracted with petty manners. Let's get to it. Your Grace, a nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Oh, good guy Stan getting us the morale. Okay, let's hear all these petitioners before we send him off to that final location. You've called for me, Your Grace? Wait a minute, what did the letter say? This secret message is for you.
Oh.
I found it. Ah, perfect. And now I've done your tasks.
Good.
And done as you asked.
Oh.
Wonderful. We have stopped the growth of Eden's business. Oracle dust will still be about, but we've definitely helped reduce its spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem in the way. With Eden not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. I can hardly make a coin now. That's why I had to start trading with the Radovians. Eugh. Well, that is unfortunate. Did not expect that. Are you mad?
Oi.
That's supporting our enemy.
Da.
We're going to war with them.
Da.
I suppose so, but they're helping us too.
I'm
I'm sure that's not an easy decision for them either. Your Grace, the bottom line is I need gold. Otherwise, I won't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I see is if you bought the spices from me. I will need monthly installments, though. I need to keep my business running, or else I must wrap it all up. If you don't like any of those options, then I suppose we need to part ways. Okay, 3 gold a week, that's not too bad. We can supplement that with our, our inn businesses. I will buy the spices from you, but you have to cut the Radovians off from their supplies. This will hopefully lower their morale. Ah, very well. I will set up all the necessary trade routes. That's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace. Okay, we're over the halfway mark. That was a little bit costly for us, but 554 soldiers. And we did get, yeah, see, Eden is not happy with us. He does have business with us, though. That's kind of strange. Alright, who is next on the docket? Masha? Grego? Nowaski? 180. Yeah, let's go with Nowaski. He has the highest amount of troops and more supplies. This alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. Oh, okay. That's good, considering the fact we're also paying him 3 gold. Your Grace, may I have your audience, please? I went to do some fishing, like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I am, I fell asleep. Yes. Stupid. Stupid Stefan. I always have to mesh everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod. And now I have nothing. 'Tis the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mesh I am, she'd put me right into my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and her and the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out on my boat. And then the storm came. And it just flipped the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I wait every day. And I fish to pass time. And now I don't even have my rod.
Bokon waso.
He's your grace. Spare the old man.
Boson wako.
If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I will buy a fishing rod. And nothing else. Man, he could be playing us. He had a sob story, and they said that... I have to think about what I would do in this situation. If I had the money to spare. If I had the money to spare. Now, if he swerves us, we're going to throw him in the dungeon or kill him. But here is 7 gold for food and new clothing. Take this gold and sort your life out. Oh, my sweet mother of gods! I've never seen this much gold. Oh, thank you. You're my savior. I can finally buy some bread. You're welcome, Stefan. Take care of yourself. Your Grace, I've come to tell you the water from the oak has cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they are so happy now. I brought you something small as a gift. It's a bouquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. It will bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you, I think. I hope it really does. I'll just leave it by the window. This oak bouquet is supposed to bring me luck. Okay, we got more furnishings for the throne room. Cool. What's your story? Your Grace, I bring you a special thing of magical splendor. It is only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. Don't let your eyes fool you. This ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. This cock has been enchanted. I can't tell a lie from the truth, it can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it would be a real asset to your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar. The cock stayed quiet. How can I be sure this thing works? Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. My name is Audrey the Fourth. And my real birth name, and it's my real birth name. See? I wasn't lying, Your Grace. So how much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold, Your Grace. This is a very good price for a lie detector. Well, the reason I want to grab this thing isn't necessarily for me, but if Sidani was looking for a black chicken, wasn't she? Let's try and whittle him down some. It's not worth this much. I don't know if this thing will work, but my daughter would be quite happy with it. Fine, Your Grace, just make sure she doesn't lose it. Let me just set it all up. All set. Take care, Your Grace. Sidani's going to love this. I should go and find her later. Or probably now. The magical rooster. Mm-hmm. I know Audrey is keeping his mouth shut. Probably for the best. There's Sidani with the stabber. Your Grace?
Oi.
Do you mind if I pet him?
Uno,
Not at all, Your Grace.
ekula,
Just, oh, we're gonna stab ourselves again.
Kwa.
ulala, kufu,
Come and see me in the throne room.
Hey.
I have something to show you,
Doi.
and I think you're going to love it.
hasta la ca,
Oh, just let me finish feeding Stabber, Father. I'll come later.
Koe waya.
Fine, silly pickle. I'll wait for you in the throne room. Watch, you're gonna overfeed Stabber, and Stabber's gonna die, and we just wasted. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Oh, okay. Well, Sidani will... Okay, we've got nothing to do right now. Oh, actually, yes we do. We do have something to do. We need... We'll head to Wollamy. And then we'll be in good shape there. Right? Stan is on the way. Invite is sent to Noaski. Call it a day. Okay, so let's look at our brief here. We are now at 16. We got 6 grain. 1 from Ada. Taxes 11. 14 gold. New market stalls. Tavern business. The new inn. Via Lint. We got Stan and the spice manufacturing. So we're still at 17 gold. That's nice. We actually need 25 so we can unlock 7 additional locations to explore on the map. But the people are still happy, so at least we've got that going. Time until Radovia comes, 14 weeks. So we better get going. The countdown has started. Okay. Dragon Slayer. Wow. Ooh, that is a long line of people wanting to talk to us today. Alright. Well, I know we have some very pressing issues now, but considering last week's incidents, perhaps we should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by, and none of us are getting any younger. If you don't have a rightful heir, Ivor will be next in line. He's not a bad person, but it's likely Davern would just become part of Atana. We're working on it. Rest assured, Aurelia and I are working on an heir. At this age, it's not so easy anymore. Of course, 3 daughters is already plenty, Your Grace. Let me worry about this once we've dealt with Radovia. Your Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful, and he paid me with this gold. How much gold? Oh, I love you, Stan. Dragon Slayer, huh? Your Grace, it is I, Noaski, the Dragon Slayer, bowing low before you. He was at the wedding. Also known as Grophos the Great, Wanos the Wise, Peter the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Well, until, you know, the food was first class. But amongst all of the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. You're the famous Dragon Slayer?
Dubai.
Oh, yes. I'm quite accustomed to my fame preceding my arrivals.
Bye bye.
It's my pleasure to meet you. Now, we're doing this to butter him up. Remember, he has troops. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, Your Grace? With pleasure.
Kapoa.
I'm all ears. The beast was fast. Its sharp claws could tear human skin with absurd ease. I stole into its home with great care and planned a path to its defeat. The dragon's nest was at the very top of a mighty oak tree overlooking a rushing river. Clever as I am, I noticed that the nest was full of hatchlings. Mucky little dragon puppies. I chopped down the tree while the big one wasn't there. The great oak creaked, groaned, and fell straight into the furious river underneath, taking the dragon's young with it. The squeak of the little dragons carried far, and so the big beast herself appeared. Desperately trying to save her babies from the brutal current, she kept crashing into one boulder after the other. At last, she dragged her battered body onto the shore, but the weakened creature was no match for my mighty arm, and the beast was no more. After all, wits and brains come before strength and fists. Remember that, kids. I mean, Your Grace. Impressive, isn't it? After that, and other adventures, of course, I traveled to Davern, seeking further challenges. So I have come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, what evil creatures await me here, staining your beautiful land? I've noticed that our magical, yeah, okay. There is a monster. Peasants mention the occasional basilisk or some other monster. All of these nightmares are nothing to our real problem. Radovia. Radovia? Well, I've never heard of such a creature. So what is it? What does it do? Emit gas? Crush men's bones under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire? What was it? It does emit gas. It does. Everything at once. Radovia has an army. They are fierce and brutal, and they're coming after my daughter. An army? I see. Well, that is a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Grofos the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I've met a lot of people, and even more owe me their lives. I'll give you all I can. Soldiers, supplies, I will stand at your side in the battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men, and 5 supplies will come in handy, I'm sure. And in return, I ask for... Oh, absolutely nothing at all. I'm a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and, well, be famous. Noaski, aiding the king of Davern in a real battle. They will write fine songs about this. Holy crap. Okay, we have 744. That's going to come back to bite us, though. I think maybe it's the fact that we listened to his story. And he actually may know something about this. I found a letter. He'll know about the tooth, potentially. This letter is on very finely decorated parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? I wouldn't know. I don't receive many letters, Your Grace. I'm always traveling, so letters never reach me. How about this large tooth? Do you know anything about it? I mean, he's wearing a necklace of teeth. Oh, this is an impressive tooth. It must have been one hell of a beast. Do you know where such a tooth could come from? Oh, I wish I could tell you a heroic story about defeating such an imposing beast, Your Grace. Sadly, I can't, because this tooth is not one from my collection. I don't think so, anyway.
No, no.
I wish it was, though. Can I buy it off of you?
Kaba.
Absolutely not, Noaski.
Yaboa.
I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Ivo.
You.
Maybe after the royal trial. That's all.
Oi. Lordum.
As you please, Your Grace. Shoo. That was a mouthful, but we did get, 744 troops. That's good stuff. I'm kind of worried though that we're going to go ahead and get our 1,000 troops and then have to feed them the entire time. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we should have paced this a little bit better. Lady Illida, is she one of our allies? No, this is new. All right. Yo, Grace, I come from the tavern. Our business is going so well, but lately I've had some troubles, and it's getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. But some local panders saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. At first it was fine, just some girls looking around every now and again. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say, it attracts customers, but the panders essentially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers and we'll have to close down. Well, if he kicks the panders out, he's done, right? You should be happy with the extra money. If you throw those people out, you'll risk having to close down your tavern. You should try to work with them so you can both profit. Well, that's a good point, Your Grace, but these men are horrible. They really don't treat the women very well. I don't want to support them unless there's a way I can control the situation. Well, why don't you hire your own guards? I could, Your Grace, but they are very expensive. My sales did go up, but not nearly enough to cover full-time guards. Oh! Holy crap! No! No. I can't give you any more gold. Our kingdom budget is very tight at the moment. Then what do I do, Your Grace? Come back another time.
Boy.
I want to help, but my resources are limited at the moment. That's fine, Your Grace. I'll come back in 2 weeks' time. I don't think our resources are going to be any better then, either, but... Your Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. We found assistance just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just wanted to bring the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. I'm happy to hear this. I hope the rest of the village is restored soon. We're working on it, Your Grace. Thank you again. Uh-huh. How can I be of service, Your Grace? So did we get played by them? Interesting. Your Grace, I've come to you on a personal matter. You see, I've lost my only and beloved pig. She means the world to me. I've heard that you pay gold for the ones that we have lost. Is there a chance that you could help? Well, we don't actually have anything to send Stan on to right now. I can't give you gold, but my general can help.
Boya.
I'm sure the general and his boys can track your pig down.
Tui boa.
Oh, a general?
Tui ba.
I'm sure just the gold would be fine.
Tui boa.
There's no need to fatigue your men. You don't want to find your pig?
Ui bai.
Very well. You won't get anything then.
Tôi
But, oh.
mơ cày bay.
I think I just remembered where I left her. I'm sorry to bother you, Your Grace.
Ui bay.
Whew. That was close. Lady Illida.
A beg ainu.
I have heard that Lena has made you a proposition.
A beg hanu.
I must say, it's good you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace.
La ta si phong.
But do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer.
Ibi kama.
This marriage cannot happen.
O ba
It
ka.
seems to me that you don't know of the curse that plagues Lena's family. Curse?
Oh.
What curse?
O kono.
They say that if her son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Oh, so he was about to hit 20 and wanted to marry one of our... Ooh, the... Can the curse be lifted?
Bi wai. Ah, ja.
There is.
Ah, la kai.
That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son, to lift the bane. The problem is, you can't completely get rid of it.
A beg hanu.
If her son gets married, it is said that the spell will move on to the bride, and she will die the following night.
Ka bo stibe.
Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for the information,
Boy.
and thank you for the warning.
U vani.
You're most welcome.
A beg ainu.
I would strongly reconsider Acelia's marriage arrangement, though.
Kui ya.
I will consider your advice. Be sure. I mean, we already told Lena, go away. Speaking of Acelia, Father, I was wondering if we could practice the sword fighting again?
Asta.
Perhaps later in the gardens?
Wastama.
You said we could do this again, Father.
Kui ya.
Very well. I better keep to my promise then.
Ta boa.
Go on. You can warm up without me, and I'll catch up with you in just a bit.
Inala.
Great. I'll see you in the gardens.
O ba wa.
Off she goes. I better check up on her. Now remember, we bought this also.
Yuna.
A rooster?
Kala.
He's black. Oh gosh!
Hola nakili.
You're the bestest father in the whole world! Oh boy, you are so beautiful!
Alawi.
The stabber's going to adore you!
Asta.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Bi ba wo.
Take good care of him, Silly Pickle.
Hello.
I love you, Father. Oh, bless her. Okay, archives. Ally. Okay, we need to decide who our next, we need to send Stan. Actually, there's nothing we can send Stan to go do. Okay, to the gardens first. Whoa!
Ka.
Well, hello there.
Wana.
Yes, Father? Who's this?
Bi wai.
I see you already found someone to practice with.
Unasta.
Well, I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I?
Ui bai.
I haven't seen you before. Who are you?
Opa.
This is Maya.
Eleke.
Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party?
Bi ba wo.
The one you were not supposed to go to?
Ilakano.
Well, yes. Anyway, that's when I met Maya.
Estana ufa.
We had fun at the wedding, and I thought it'd be nice if she came to visit.
Volaka.
Your Grace.
Inusto.
See? I can never get her. You're good with the sword.
O ya.
Who taught you to fight like this, Maya?
Evukana meja.
My father is a swordsman. He showed me a few tricks.
U bai wo.
And he lets you play with swords?
Ohalaka.
Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes.
Ekana
And
ula.
you never know when they will strike. Ha!
Kashtiv.
And that's what my father says. Your accent.
Tuipa
I
boy.
can't quite place it. You're not from around here, are you?
Istapa. Lesh.
My parents are from Radovia. We're passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of weeks.
Kuivoja.
That's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now?
Istapalakin.
They have business in the market. They let me venture around.
Inakova.
Yes, they're traveling merchants. Sort of.
Waka este.
Maya showed me some fancy sword tricks she's learned on their journeys.
Uba.
Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight.
Abadeya.
I'd love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation.
Illikin.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Jilaka.
I'll pass on the invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit.
Koi.
My pleasure. I wanted to ask about Sidani.
Tuipa.
Looking at you two, I think I know why Sidani wants to stab people.
Yaboa.
Is there any chance that you talked her into it?
Anastiva.
Oh, so you've heard about the stabber.
Efasene.
Don't look at me. Sidani came up with the name.
Olakana.
Sidani really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do.
Kunava.
You should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father. I'll leave you to it, then.
Oya.
I'll head off now. Just don't cut yourselves.
Oika.
And don't come screaming to me if you cut your fingers off.
Atuna.
Thank you, Father. We won't. Interesting.
Iwuna.
Thank you for letting me visit, Your Grace. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, look at this little menagerie.
Afana.
Your Grace? How's your mission?
Kuivoja.
Did you turn Stabber into a prince yet?
Kala.
No, not yet, Your Grace.
Elakana.
He loves his rooster, I think.
Ua.
Although he doesn't really want to ride it.
Ekala.
I think I need to make Stabber help me in some way. So I owe him a promise.
Elakuvu.
I know what I can do. Send him on a mission.
Aboy.
Just don't do anything silly, silly pickle.
Hey.
And don't hurt yourself.
Kufu.
Yes, Your Grace. I will still pet Stabber.
Uwata.
Gaba.
Ele.
It's a weird little kingdom we have here.
Kuivoja.
Alright. Well, that is that. The end of a long week. I made up for that short one, though, boy. Alright, allies. Who wants to talk to us? Man, I don't really want to talk to Eden, because I feel that that's just going to lead to, problems. Let's go next up on the list. Let's go with Masha. That'll put us at 130. I think we just need 2 more of these nobles. And we've got nothing currently for Stan to do, so Stan can take a much-deserved rest. Alright. Sounds good.
Kababoy.
There's an agent still available for orders. Yeah, but I don't have... There's nothing I can actually send him out to do. I don't think. Yeah, the map is completely clear. There's no way I can... Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Can we... Investigation progress. Tell me about the kingdom. Agents. Yeah, it's just we haven't had any of the agents show up yet for us. Oh well. Okay. 39 gold. And we will go ahead and rock out the stables. That gives us 14 gold left. 49 supplies, 750 troops, and 30 morale. 13 weeks until Radovia comes. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this long episode of the game. We will go ahead and pick it up next time with week 16, and the countdown for Radovia has begun. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.